everyone. Well, welcome to the introduction to Visual Studio Code. Okay, first we'll start by locating our files where we downloaded our files. So, after locating our files, we'll double click on it. We'll double click for it to load. So, while we wait for it to load, when it loads, we'll run the setup. You will click on run for it to start installing. You accept the user agreement, click on next, click on next, click on next. Okay, so we'll have to check all these boxes. They all have their usefulness later on in the application. So we click on next, click on install. While we are waiting for our setup to install Visual Studio Code for website development or other coding, the download is about to be completed. The installation is about to be completed. Yeah, when it's completed, we'll click yes, we'll click on finish. While you click on finish, it's going to run the application for us. Now it will bring us to the interface. This is the Visual Studio Code interface. That is the interface. As you can see from here, you see new file, new folder, open folder. As you can see, the three things you can either click from here, and you can also come and check from the taskbar here. When you click on file, you see new file, open folder, blah blah blah. Okay, so let's start by creating our project. You click on it, click on open folder. After you click on open folder, yeah, let's start. We'll start by creating a new project. After you have selected your file location, you right click to create new folder. Okay, let me delete this one. Let me delete it. Delete. So you right click, click on new folder. Let's name it coding with brain bell. Okay, let's name it coding with brain bell. After typing enter, you double click on it to create our subfolders, on our files. Click on new folder. You name it CSS. Enter. You right click again to create another folder. Yes, let's name this one JS. Oh, yes, JS. Yes, another folder again. That is where we will store our images. You see, img. Enter. So now you will now come back here. This is our parent folder that we will connect our VS Code with. So then click on select folder. It's going to open the VS Code and connect with the folder already. Yeah, as you can see here, it has connected with the folders and the parent folder. You can see this plus sign for creating new files, this other sign for creating new folder. If at all you want to create a new folder, you can create it from inside here, or you go ahead and create it from inside the other folder. So now let's create our first file. Like we said, my first code. So don't forget the extension. you know, dot html. Is either you use html or you use html. Enter. So it's going to load our editor. Immediately you enter the file, it's going to load our editor. So now anything we type inside here, this is where our coding will be done. This is the editor window. Okay, now how we can be viewing our outputs. To see our outputs, well, the browser, the inbuilt browser that we can be using to view our outputs, you come over here, select view. After you select view, you will come to extension. Yes, you come to extension. After you come to extension, you click on it. Make sure you are connected to the internet this time around. Make sure you are connected to the internet. Then you search for live server. Okay, let us search for live server. It's an inbuilt browser that comes along with the application, the setup. So that is the live server, the very first one. You click on it. You click on install. So it's going to install the live server for us. While we wait for the live server to be installed, um, why is it taking much time? It's taking much time. Okay, there are other ones that you can use. You can also use open in browser. You know, it's either you use this live server or you use open in browser. Let's search for open in browser. You can also use that one to view your outputs. Browser. Browser. Yes, you can see it. This very first one, this tech er. You click on it, you click on install. So it's going to install that one too. Yes, this has been installed. The opening browser has been installed. Let's go and check the other one, the live server. Maybe it have installed too. Live server. Yes, I think the live server too have been installed. Yes, it has been installed. So now anything we type inside here, we are going to be viewing it from those two extensions. So you right click inside the editor, click on open with live server, or you click on open in default browser. So open in live server is going to load. It's going to load for us. It's going to load the empty page for us. And we have not typed anything. Why is it taking time? It's taking much time. Yeah, it's going to load for us. I think we are coming to it. Live server. Yes, it have loaded. This is our live server. You can see, but because we have not typed anything inside the body of the editor, so it is blank. We can also use open in browser too. Click on open in default browser. When you click on open in default browser, it's going to load your page for you in the browser. You can see, but because Chrome is also my default browser, that's why it's loading in Chrome. You can see this is the one open in live server, the one for open in default browser. Okay, I think that is that for all. Thank you. See you in the next lesson.